Hey Geminis, thank you for tuning into the channel. It's your season. It's a lot of y'all birthdays, so hey Gemini season. So thank you for tuning into the channel. This is going to be your general reading for June 16th through the 30th, 2021. You Geminis got all these retrogrades and all this other energy working probably against you, but hopefully it doesn't reflect in your reading here, this general reading. And also, everything may not resonate with everybody, so take what's for you and leave the rest. Any information you want to know about the channel, Geminis, is in the description box, right? Let's see if you show up in your own reading. Let's see if that Lover's card come out. With that being said, Gemini, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So y'all did show up in your own reading. This is definitely for you in your season. And let's get on into this reading, Gemini. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, it's all about what it is that you want. All the things that you want in your life. Some of y'all want to obtain it. Some of y'all just thinking about it. And some of y'all is working toward it, okay? So, what's going on with my Geminis? I feel like there are a lot of you guys that are sitting, that are trying to figure out y'all position in the world, right? Figuring out who you are, why you the way you are, why you do what you do, doing what, a lot of people classify as that shadow work. So there's a lot of you guys doing that, trying to figure out why you tick the way you tick and talk the way you talk, just because, maybe for a lot of my Geminis, I don't feel like that things are not working out on your behalf. I just feel like the patience that's required for the things to work out on your behalf, that's what you're missing. I do feel like that people are willing to give you things, help you financially, help you secure these jobs, get these promotions. And I feel like a lot of you guys are stable in that. You got it going on already. You have your wins, you have your successes. You looking back on what you have, you get to relax, let your hair down, be who you are, give yourself some self-care, some love. I mean, it's some Geminis out there that really got it going on. Now, I feel like there's others of you that, because you're trying to, do this soul searching and working on yourself, you may be getting the assistance of somebody who is a good listener for you, right? Gives great advice. This could be therapy. This could be a therapist. This can be a counselor. This can be somebody like that, right? Or this can be like an auntie, or just like, not like a mother figure, but somebody else who is a nurturer, somebody else that may not tell it and keep your secret because you asked them to. Somebody like that, like that girlfriend, again, like that auntie, that type of energy, you know what I'm saying? If not counselors and therapists themselves, but you definitely have that person, and that person loves to help you, okay? Because they really do want to see you happy. They work with you to live in your truth, to speak your truth, to go after the truth, to seek the truth, just so you can be in a better place to get those opportunities when those opportunities do come knocking at your door. And I feel like for a lot of my Geminis, you are living in those opportunities and more opportunities are coming. Or for those who haven't reached those opportunities yet or have not seen those opportunities are coming. Okay? Because it is time. It is time for people to start focusing more on themselves and giving themselves that self-love and that care that is required so you can have the strength and the stamina to keep it going when times get tough. When things get a little bit challenging, but you still need to go on, right? So here it is, just seeking what's going to make me happy. And I feel like that's on a lot of my Gemini's radars right now. Let me clarify some of these cards here. Uh-oh. Oh, and I wasn't playing with you. I know y'all can see that in the corner over here. You guys did show up in your own reading, just like I said. So, there you have it. There's the Geminis. All right. So, yes, for some of my Geminis, yes, you doing the soul searching. You're trying to figure out, what's making you tick. And, in some instances, you are fighting with yourself in regards to this, okay? Some things that you cannot put it in words, or you just, for the life of you, just cannot figure out, why you feel the way you feel, why you do the things that you do, right? Because for some of you, I really feel like that you feel like you should be further than you are. And that's what's getting you to questioning everything, okay? For some of you, it's just like, you're supposed to be in these higher up positions. You're supposed to be the boss. You make these kind of moves, right? But what's keeping you from actually being in that position? Because that is where you're supposed to be. And for others of you, you're missing out. And even though you have this person that you can tell these things to and you can go to when you need a shoulder to lean on and an ear to listen, right? But you missing out on some things because you're not looking at the bigger picture. Just as, like, she may be down. I want you to kind of analyze this right here. This young lady, she may be down and she may feel like she's being without. But because she's not paying attention to the person over here who's trying to give her, trying to assist her, trying to give her what she's missing, she's going to go without because she's not paying attention. And I feel like this is saying that you have this person that's trying to give you this great advice, but you may not be taking it. And so therefore you may miss out, Gemini. Because you don't know why you the way you are. For some of y'all don't know why y'all are the person that y'all become. For some of y'all are stuck in the past. Stuck thinking about how things used to be, how they were. Not how you can apply yourself now. Some of you guys are stuck there, okay? For others, y'all are bossed up. Y'all are leveling up. Y'all transcending. Y'all emotionally stable. Some of you guys are in these healthy relationships or in relationships full of love, full of emotion, right? Full of celebration, Some of you guys may be about to tie the knot because you got all the truth and all the answers that you need about the person that you with, and you ready to solidify that. Why? Because it's about your happiness. That's what's going to make you happy. You have finally put things in order. This is for some of my Geminis. You have finally got your shit together. Things is working and progressing for you. Things are working in your favor. You getting some lucky breaks. You done made it this far. You got the love of your life in your life. Some of y'all engaged. Some of y'all are getting married. And some of y'all moving a little bit too fast. Some of y'all unhappy. Some of y'all unfulfilled. Some of y'all wondering why y'all can't get these opportunities. Because you're not paying attention. Because you're not focused on this advice that somebody done already gave you that you needed to take. Because you want to do your own thing. Because you conflicting and fighting with yourself and putting up a fight with yourself and don't know why you are the way you are, and you'll continue to go through that and you'll continue to be in that cycle until you figure it out. I'm gonna pull some more cards for my Geminis. Again, happy birthday for those who are celebrating your birthday in this month. Okay. At the bottom of this deck is new beginnings. So there's things to look forward to. Those opportunities that's already laid down here. Opportunities are there. All right. So for some of my Geminis, you guys, even though things may be a little bit hard, even though you still got things to figure out, you still have hope. Okay, you still have hope that things will get better. And guess what? Because it's that little ray of hope that is going to get you to that end, to them opportunities, and to that new beginning, and to this foundation of achievements right here, on top of the ones who have bossed up, the ones who's trying to boss up, the ones who know their potential. You know what I'm saying? Here's your foundation of achievements, because some of you are already here. You're progressing. You've progressed, right? You've achieving into getting into the houses that you want, being able to save money financially, being able to have the things you want to have, building whatever it is that you're trying to build. Okay, some of you are already there. Some of you are already doing it. Okay, for others, some of you guys is checked out in the emotion department. Okay. And that's hurting you more than that's helping you. And that's why some of you are stuck in this, trying to figure out who it is, who you are, trying to get to the truth of who you are. Now, there's nothing wrong with you figuring it out. Don't get stuck though, right? Because some of this that's going on is only because you won't face the truth about yourself. You keep lying to yourself about who you are and why you are the way you are. You know why? Because if you keep lying to yourself, then you ain't got to change nothing. You keep lying to yourself, you don't have to come to terms of the stuff that's going on around you, because you can keep lying to yourself and acting like it's not happening. Okay? So get to the bottom of whatever it is that you, or that's keeping you stuck. Okay? And try to Muster up all that hope that you have inside of you. Get that passion ignited once again for those of you who fell off a little bit, who's not paying attention, who feeling like they losing out and don't have, right? When it's it's just like right in your grasp though. It's just like if you just turn one direction, you home free. You there. And that's in both of these situations. It's just like you have it. You don't know what you have. You're not looking at the things that you already have and being grateful for that. So some of y'all are staying stuck, Gemini, because of that. Some of y'all done progressed and moved on, and y'all working towards y'all happiness. Y'all getting these rings on these fingers. Y'all in these relationships that y'all love. They healthy. They loving. Yes. You got movement and choices and decisions. And you're moving in your choices and in your decisions. You're not just having them. You using them to your advantage. Right? You moving into the things that you want to move into. You choosing to have more, to do better, to move on with your life, right? And these decisions that you're making are better decisions because you're getting these opportunities. You getting to these opportunities in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you are moving forward and you leaving the past behind. Because it no longer serves you, Gemini. Let it go. Let it go so you can have and be all the things and have all the things that you want in your life. It's only you holding you back. Let me say that again. It's only you holding you back. All these ones that I'm seeing, this 10 breaks down to 1. This opportunity here, this is an opportunity here. This is an opportunity here. This is an opportunity here. 10 ones. Completion to beginnings. Completions to beginnings. Okay, Gemini? Because all of you can be in a point in your life where you're celebrating something. There is something that you have started that you've completed, right? It doesn't have to be a huge thing. It doesn't have to be a big monumental thing. Any little success, any little thing that you complete is a success. You successfully completed it. Say that to yourself again. You successfully completed it, Gemini. Look at all of your wins, no matter how small, no matter how large they are still wins. Be grateful in those. I'm about to pull some more cards for my Geminis. All right. So, again, some of my Geminis, you're stuck where you are because you're overthinking things, okay? You're not just letting the natural flow of things happen. You putting so much on your mind. You making things stay stuck because you leaving them there instead of, putting your needs and things out there and leaving it alone. So the universe and every angel and every ancestor and everybody can work in your favor. But you're holding on to it. You're not letting it go so the work can be done. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. And that's for some of my Geminis. Now for the rest of y'all, see that damn math equation y'all figured it out, right? You figured it out. What was gonna move you forward? What's the formula to making you happy? What's the formula to getting the things that you want, right? Some of y'all figured it out. And there's nothing wrong with consulting with your intuition, your inner self, your guides, your ancestors. It is nothing wrong with doing that step. And let me tell you right there, 8 and 2 is 10. Here's another ending and another beginning. Getting the information that you need spiritually so you can begin again, so you can move on. And yes, it's all a process. This math equation is a damn process. You figuring this out is a process. So don't think there's anything wrong with the processes, because they do get you where you need to go. Just don't get stuck on that problem. If that problem is too big for you, don't try to figure it out. Don't try to get help. It's okay. It's okay to say you can't do it. It's okay to acknowledge that and then ask for help. And for some of my Geminis, especially the ones that are, taking a deep look into yourselves, some of what you trying to figure out that's keeping you stuck, some of that is some stuff that needs to be left in the past. How about that? Some of that stuff is you're not going to figure out because you didn't leave it where it's supposed to be left. Some of it can be resolved. Some of it needs to be acknowledged and handled. But I feel for the ones that are just like stuck and having no progress, it's because that's the shit you're supposed to leave behind. Okay, Gemini, these are my final cards that I'm pulling for you. And this will conclude your reading for the middle to the end part of June. We will do this again in July. Here in a couple of weeks, actually. But I got to get a lot more of my Geminis figuring stuff out, right? Bossing up, leveling up, and being where you're supposed to be and not stuck in these moments. Because it's not serving you. It's just keeping you stuck. Okay? Try to figure out why it's so hard for you to move on. Why are you holding on to something so much? But be truthful with yourself in your answers. If you gonna question it, be prepared to answer it, Gemini, with a truthful answer. No more lying to yourself. It's not getting you anywhere, and you can see that. And that's for whoever this resonates with. This is not everybody, okay? I don't want y'all to feel like I'm preaching to everybody, but some of y'all need to hear it like this, because some of the time, a lot of the times, most of the time, and hey, I'm a Leo sun, a Libra moon, and an Aquarius rising. I am all over the damn place. I do not have a problem saying, okay? And this is for anybody who knows me. I don't have a problem with being real with you. I just do not. Because I let people be real with me, no matter how much it stings. But you are not going to get anywhere lying to yourself and continuing to lie to yourself. Just because the truth hurts a little bit. Oh, we got a card. Okay. Dang. All right. I'll give you 2 more cards. All right. So the first one, it involves you sharing. There is giving and receiving and giving. But I really feel like for you guys, it's the sharing when you need help. That aspect. Being truthful about when you need help, Gemini. Okay? So just knowing that sharing at this point will actually help you more than it's going to hurt you. Okay. The next one, it says metamorphosis. Power and strength lie within our surrender to change, right? Once you stop lying to yourself, you know, the ones that bossed up figured it out already. So, I mean, you know, you still have an opportunity to get there. You still have the opportunity to move on forward with your plans, so to get to your happiness. But you're not going to be able to move on being stuck on whatever it is you're stuck on, okay? You have that power to change that. Surrender to that power to change that, okay? The next card I have is renewal. Regeneration begins with decay. So once you let that shit go, once you get out of the past, quit dwelling on it, quit overthinking shit, Gemini, you will be renewed and you can move on. All right? Because a lot of y'all who's in this state of being stuck has been empty. This card is the empty card. The ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. Open the door. Quit missing opportunities. Quit not seeing what it is that you do have because you're more focused on what you don't. Start being grateful for everything. And watch how things change for you. Watch how you can keep moving forward. So that's what I have for my Geminis. I feel so bad about sounding like some of y'all mamas or some of y'all aunties. The ones that tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like some of y'all need that. And I feel like that's why some of y'all come here. Because you know you'll get that. And it's all in love. I give you these messages in love. Because I truly want people to look at this and walk away feeling like not only did they get some information, but now I can think about a plan. Or maybe now I can think about a process. Or now that since something is brought to my attention and I can zoom in on it and see what it is I was tripping on or wasn't tripping on. Or what I need to pay attention to, what I don't need to pay attention to. And when I tell you guys to focus, I feel like this is the focus. That's usually the area that needs work. And I do it and I say this and I deliver these messages because I love you, I love humanity, and I care. So we're going to do this again, Gemini. If you want to support the channel, please like this video, comment if you feel comfortable, and definitely subscribe and tell your friends too. Help a sister grow. All right? Help more people get this. I appreciate each and every one of my Geminis. Happy birthday. It's your season. Act a fool. Do what y'all turn up, Geminis. All right? All right. Until next time.